All right, welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas. We're on day 4. So today, out of your treats, you're going to grab the little gold box. There is the number 4 on the bottom, but I didn't want to taint the top of it. So I use Stampin' Up! Packaging wherever and whenever I can. I think this was a really cute box that we had. I don't think it's on the clearance rack anymore, but it was for a while. And a lot of times I'll grab them on the clearance rack because it's a really nice way to package up treats for teachers and customers. And I wanted to use these. So when you open this, you'll see there's a little bit of tissue paper in here just to keep it nice and tight, but you're gonna have 2 ink spots. I labeled them. So when I label ink spots that I make myself, these are the ink spots that you can buy, and they're uninked, and then you ink them. This one's Island Orchid, and this one is Stays On Brown. So not everybody has Stays On Brown. It's Saddle Brown. It's a great ink. Stays On is a different ink though. It is a permanent ink, so you can actually use it to stamp fabric and tile and things like that. But it's also nice because you can watercolor and you're not going to mess up the inked image. It does require a Stays On cleaner. So just know that if you're going to use the Stays On, you do need to have Stays On cleaner. And I've had my Stays On cleaner for 10 years and it still has cleaner in it. I don't use Stays On every day, but I think the Saddle Brown is a really nice color, and I wanted you to get a chance to play with it and see if you liked it. So these are both pretty well inked. One of the other reasons that I use spots is because I like that when you ink up an image, it's a little more targeted and you're not getting that ring that you can get on an image sometimes when you're using a big stamp pad. So it's a little bit more of a targeted stamping approach. You don't get the halos, which I like a lot. And I generally take the ink to the image, and so I'll stamp it. And as you can see, I inked these very, very well. They are plenty gushy, plenty inky. You'll get lots and lots of life out of this spot, I promise. So if you don't have this color, you don't need to get it anytime soon. It's also a cost saver. You know, buying a re-inker and a pack of spots is cheaper than buying the ink pad itself. And so if you just want to play with a color and you're not sure that you love it or that you want it, this is a great way to do that. So, so for day 4, you're getting 2 ink spots and in your little cute box, and hopefully a little bit of knowledge about inks. Why we use different inks with different things, right? Why would we use a Stays On versus a water-based ink, right? We use water-based inks when we just want to use, like, all of our other stamp pads are water-based. Or if we want to use blend markers, we can use a water-based ink as well. And then Stays On is great for when you want to add water to a project and you don't want the ink to smear. So yay for ink spots. Hope you enjoy them. And we're going to make card number 2 tomorrow. All right.